opinion, was to repay those political favors from California. When she got that war chest from the DNC and all of her billionaire donors who floated her campaign for the past 30 years, so this is her entire political career, they got their return on their investment, i.e., the war chest from Biden that she received. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will accept this. The reason why Obama came out and did what he did was to tank Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. The reason for being was that, just like how Annette said, they forced Obama to acknowledge Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee when Obama didn't want her on the ticket at all. In fact, rumor had it that it was Gavin Newsom who was supposed to be on the ticket this go around, but he's deferred. We got something for Gavin Newsom. You up next. Anyway.
Let me just hop in and say something real quick. That was actually what you two are saying. That was actually going to be my subject tonight. And I was going to go back through all of the clips and all of the evidence, and I was going to explain that very clearly to say there was no plan for her. Biden endorsed Kamala out of spite. Because everybody knew, and that was what the thing was, is that they were saying, hey, Biden, your ratings is down. You're losing in all of the swing states. There's no chance you can beat Trump. You got to drop out. Biden was saying, no, I'm going to stay in. I'm not dropping out. I'm staying in. They, Nancy Pelosi, Obama, all of the Democratic donors, they was pulling out. Remember, they were all pulling out. It was all over the news. Everybody, all of the interviewers were like, are you sure you don't want to drop out? Are you sure you don't want to drop out? And then especially after the debate, and Biden kept saying, no, no, no. They essentially formed a coup to say, hey, Biden, if you don't drop out, we're just going to say you crazy and kick you out. So you're going to get out of here either way. So Biden said, fine, okay. But if I drop out, if I can't get what I want, y'all not going to get what y'all want. So when he dropped out, he immediately endorsed Harris. And because he endorsed her and that went super viral and everything, it made it impossible for them to run another candidate to compete with Harris when you only got a few months before the election anyway. So eventually, because remember, not just Obama, Nancy Pelosi didn't immediately endorse Harris either. Nancy Pelosi didn't want it an open ticket too. So eventually, Nancy Pelosi and Obama had to be like, we got to do it now. We have to do it. Otherwise, we're not going to keep the White House at all. We have to back her. So Biden did that out of spite. I want this to be known. He does not care about her. He does not like her. He does not. I don't even think, to be very honest, I don't even think he wants her to win. And I was really ready to expose that. I'm going to be very honest. Let me say this right now. I honestly do not believe that Joe Biden wants Kamala Harris to win. I think he wants her to lose. And I think he wants the whole Democratic ship to go down out of spite for them throwing him out. That's what I think. And there's a lot of evidence to back that up.
I agree, Afro, simply because I think the Democrats want to do a reset, knowing that, first of all, that whole abortion issue, that doesn't bring over single issue voters like white women. Just like we saw with Trump, white women vote for white power. They're not going to vote against their self-interest, which is keeping white power. They're not going to vote against their fathers, their husbands, their brothers, or any other white guys. Okay? We know that more than 70% of college-educated white women voted for Trump the second time around. We know more than 60% voted for him the first time around. So these white women voters, they're not chastising white women at all for not getting in line on the abortion issue. They're not chastising Latino women at all about getting in line on the abortion issue. They're not getting on these Palestinian men and women for their single issue voting one bit. They want to talk to black women and black men saying, you don't have a single issue. The Democrat Party is your only issue. And that's why when this whole cabal burns to the ground, I'm going to say, burn, baby, burn. Thank you very much for having me on the stage. Peace and blessings to all.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate